Another day, another safety tips. Basic hand signals for crane and checkpoints. For any crane lifting crane operator, one needs a basic hand signals for crane so that he can deliver the same raised by the stated gesture to his destination. For this, a man called rigger or signal man in common language needs to be present. One who is well aware of basic hand signals and can explain crane operator without any lapse by pointing with his hands together. Crane operator should know these basic hand signals well so that they can understand rigger signals. For this, the employer should also ensure that their operators are properly. To be safe at crane operation, it requires great care and ideal foresight, vigilance and concentration skills. Also, proven crane safety rules and strict adherence to procedure is necessary. 90% of crane accidents occur from human error, and include accidents caused by crane lifting. Make sure all workers are properly safety pay worn, and physically and mentally ready to work. Crane accidents is quite severe, but correct safety training can significantly reduce incidents. Basic hand signals for crane. The basic hand signals below are told in Hindi, by reading which you can easily understand and learn its gestures. Keep in mind that you practice it well and use it on site only after listening, otherwise any kind of omission is a big one accident can cause. Let's read the signals below carefully. Pointing up. Lift the wrist of your hand vertically and raise the right hand straight upwards with the finger of the index finger, and then rotate the hand round in a small circle. Pointing down. The index finger pointing downward and extend the right hand downward, then turn the hand round in a small circle. Stop pointing. Fold the wrist of your right hand and spread it downward, lower the palm and open. Swinging point. Point your right hand away from the body, towards the finger bounce. Boom raising. Close the fingers and thumb upward, extending the right hand straight out. Height reduction gesture. Fingers closed and thumb downward, extending the right hand straight out. Emergency. Stop. Raise the right hand, lower the palm and rotate the hand rapidly left and right. Boom increase and reduce load. Left hand extended and thumb upward. Flex the fingers in and out as long as load movement is required. Reduce height and increase load. Left hand extended and thumb downward. Flex the fingers pointing in and out as long as load movement is required. Stop everything. Place your hands in front of the body. Move slowly. One hand indicates any motion while the other indicates motionless motion in front of the hand. Boom back in, opening both your hands and moving both the rings face to face with both your hands down. Boom slowly up, pointing by moving your left hand towards the right hand and raising the thumb of the right hand. Boom slowly down, pointing down the thumb of your right hand and bringing the boom down slowly. Moving towards signal man, pointing to your side with the palm of one hand. Moving away from signal man, pointing away from yourself with the palm of one hand. When using these hand signals, make sure that you and crane operator are familiar with these signs. A false signal can cause serious injury or worse, death. Always be vigilant when you are doing construction work near a crane. If possible, avoid working under load on the go and stay away from counterbalance. Always use your safety devices and helmets to avoid injuries. Safety is always the top priority of all workers and crane operators. How to become crane operator? If you are looking for an area that can provide a fairly secure job, then you can consider becoming an operator of heavy machines. Crane is first named in these heavy machines. Since these are professional and trained areas, they are rarely dismissed unless they make serious mistakes. Hazards of crane operation. Working load limit, WLL, not known. Anytime know the workload limit without do not use equipment and never cross this limit. Bad crane and lifting components. Check all hardware, tackles and slings before use. If someone looks defective or poorly similar, Remove it from the site or destroy it can be used by an unknown person, which can cause accident. Also check crane's maintenance and ensures inspect by third party. Hazardous weather conditions. Faster never do crane operation or lifting work when the wind blows. To do this to create danger to workers, the general public or property. Assess the load size to determine if wind conditions can cause problems. For more information, read crane's manufacturer sheet. When visibility of rigger crew is affected by snow, fog, visibility, rain, darkness or dust, extra care must be taken and if necessary, the lift should be postponed. Electrical contact. One of the most frequent killers of riggers is electrocution. An electrical path is formed when the crane boom, load line, or a portion of the load comes close to an active overhead power line. Whenever there is crane operation, keep the electrical overhead line special. This is a deadly threat. Underground utilities present. Check the underground cables and pipes where crane is to be parked and also test the load capacity of soil there with lifting weights of crane can or cannot handle the same weight. Suspended load. After checking all the hazard mentioned above, now when it comes to lifting the load, first of all you listen to someone in radius of the goods to be picked up. Not even rigger came. You have to pay cordon off to the entire area and also install warning sign. When the load is lifted, no one is allowed to go under it. Crane topple over, crane flip. As I mentioned above, if the load does not know and there is more weight than the crane limit and where crane's outrigger is parked not having a surface equal can also cause the crane to turn. Crane inspection record. Next, make sure that the crane you are working on has an inspection. If it has not been inspected on time, it should not be used. If the crane goes bad, a very serious accident can occur. Never work on a crane until it has been inspected. In addition, make sure the hook is also inspected. Sometimes, the hook has a broken or bent safety latch. This can easily be the result of a load sliding off the hook. Also, the hook can be pulled if not loaded correctly. It is not suitable for use if the hook is extended by more than 15% or rotated more than 10. Check electrical overhead. One of the most serious threats to crane safety is an electric shock. Make sure that you also inspect your environment and look for power lines that may get in the way of your work. Also know where other electrical equipment is located and spoil it along with keep an eye on the weather and stop working in a lightning storm. Cordon off operating radius. After finding out his boom radius where crane lifting is going, put the entire area on barricade and signboard and closely monitor any of the suspended load, i.e. all those not passing under or around the raised load must be removed before the load. Thanks for watching.